Scrooge again. Let's see if we get Scrooged. What? I didn't mean that literally. Come on, you gotta give me something. Well, yeah, okay. That's the thing that happens from time to time. Come on, Yamazaki. Give me something good. 3D Ultra Pinball. Thrillride. Just immediately assaulted. Wow, that music. So yeah, earlier we had game number 2 in the folder. Now we have game number 1. What? Canned Twizzlers, Hershey's Kiss, something that's either an almond or a raisin or a pile of poo, and I can't even tell. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna look through some other stuff. How now, brown cow? Why? And we got another game with a rumble. Yeah, you can definitely see the 3D on this. Good thing we had ball return still in place there. So yeah, I would say even compared to Pokemon Pinball, this is pretty bad. How that's gonna be. It has the pinball control setup of left and all the D-pad, well, no, just... Okay, so left controls, just the left on the D-pad controls the left flipper, and the A button controls the right flipper. And I'm still not certain if that, you know, ball being shot out is automatic or if I'm controlling that. Seems to be automatic, which is kind of lame since, you know, that is a thing that you're supposed to be able to control, how far out that gets shot. Starting to acclimate my mind to these left and right controls, since on my keyboard, the A button is the A key, and the left key is, you know, left on the D-pad is the left arrow key, so it's kind of reversed for me. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just hit both at the same time all the time. Seems like a rather basic pinball game here. And yeah, that ball return lasts quite a long time. Rather happy for that, since it seems to be set specifically to send it straight down the hole if you know, are completely unable to do anything about it. Something happened. I guess that was bonus points and things. Not used to that sort of thing sending it back to the ball launcher. That is weird. Well, we got happy. I don't know exactly what that did for us, but looks like it was a good thing. And that is the end of that. Game over, player 1. let's just briefly check and see. Reese's, why the candy theme? I don't get it. Let's just briefly check and see. No, it's... I have no access to 2, 3, or 4, so... I guess this has been 3D Ultra Pinball Thrillride, the inexplicably candy-themed pinball game which only has candy as characters and not anything to do with the pinball itself. So yeah, that's been a thing. Kind of middling to average pinball. It's not really terrible, and it's not really good either. It's just kind of unremarkable. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Most of the things are going to be like this, just right down the middle. Balboros, he has something good. Pocket Kyoro-chan. Well, who knows? Pocket Kyoro-chan. Suddenly wondering, isn't this the game that was in, WarioWare? Or is that a different thing? Prologue. Yeah, Kyoro-chan is doing stuff. And we're getting instructions in the prologue. We usually don't get game controls in the prologue. That's usually a completely separate thing. What? I guess I'm supposed to be looking at a specific thing, but I don't know what that specific thing is. Where's he going? Well, I am rather lost. I don't have the first clue of what's going on or why. I'll be, looking things up as he wanders around randomly. Oh no, this definitely has nothing whatsoever to do with that game that was released. Oh right, that was Kyoro-chan. Or, you know, just Pyoro in WarioWare. And Game of FAQs has no information, no cheats, a couple of images, but they don't help whatsoever. Nothing in the board, nothing in answers. So, yeah. All of the other buttons do nothing. All we can do is point at things with the heart and hit A to maybe get a thing happening. Don't know why. He does seem to go to the things I am, like, indicating, but then he just kind of wanders on his own. back down here. Do stuff, come on! Well, I am at a complete loss. I don't have the first clue, and now he's watching television. And seems to be... I don't know if that would be really enjoying it, or dry heaving. So, I guess this has been Pocket Kyoro-chan. I don't know what to say about it. I certainly can't recommend it. If anybody has any information at all, let me know, because I'd kind of like to know just what the hell I just played. Wasn't quite ready there, but sure. We'll go with that. Pang! Oh jeez, Pang. So, if I remember correctly, Pang was that game where you... let's see, Mount Fuji, Mount Kirin, Emerald Temple, Angkor Wat. Let's go with stage 1-1. Will not be jumping upwards. All sorts of lives, and yeah, how about that? Also known as Buster Brothers, or any number of other stuff. It's just that thing where the ball bounces and you shoot it with the harpoon, and maybe you'll get lucky and get that type of gun that I had before, but usually you don't. And if you are touched at any point, you die, and you have to start over. Oh no, this one is kinder. You don't start over. So yeah, there is nothing whatsoever that can be said about this Horror Fest. It's not a good game. Like, even when this was in the arcade in the late 80s, early 90s, it was worth nothing. It was not worth playing. We've got a long way to go. Take it easy. I can't even get a... oh, okay. We have ladders for that purpose. Very nifty. So, I guess we'll just keep playing until I get a game over, because there's not really much else you can do or say about, really, about this particular game. And yeah, we have all sorts of power-ups and such, but apparently that one is not complete invincibility. And 2 more lives, and then we'll be done with this mess forever. Actually, no, not forever, because there will be many other Pang games and Buster Brother games and who knows what else they managed to call it. Everybody got their hands on this stupid license. And I missed my opportunity to shoot a bird. Emerald Temple, you can break some blocks. They're hidden somewhere. Excellent, excellent advice. Seriously, that makes so much sense. Break some blocks which are hidden somewhere. Who knows where, who knows what they do, who knows why, just break some blocks that are hidden somewhere. As you can see, it's not a hard game to play, but again, this was in the arcade. This was among those very, very early type games with not a lot going on for them. And this kind of thing flew back in like 1986 or so, but as time went by, other games advanced. This game did not. This game just sort of stood right in place. Also, I get the feeling that that is the hidden block somewhere, because I cannot complete the stage without breaking that block. And I have no clue why you would want to climb that ladder. This ladder here, that seems to be no purpose to it whatsoever. Also, there was on the Super Nintendo Super Mario War, which was technically a Pang game. That one is worth playing just for how insane and ridiculous and what the fuck it is. This one I cannot recommend at all. Really? How about that? Who'da thunk it? Did not see that power-up. That would have been useful, but still would not have really made the game any better. That is obviously the best one to go with. It's kind of similar to the Arkanoid laser being the best of the items you can get. Let's speed through some of these, and yeah, the Shachihocho. No, Shashichi, there we go. That little spiral samurai, or spiral shuriken kind of thing, which is in a lot of these older Hudson games, which is always some kind of special nifty power-up. Also in a lot of, was this Hudson or was this Capcom? It said Hudson, but the Shachichi was Capcom. Anyways, that's kind of weird, but whatever. This has been Pang. No, this is terrible.